they have no chance to go to school, and some kids, they were not able to see other children at their age since 2 years. And you know, every child has a really bad experience in the way how they left Syria and in the way how they have been bombed. So anyway, we had like a small meeting and we decided that we had to do something. I said, okay, take my home. I'm not in my home during the day. I'm working all the time. So I said to them, take the house, use it during the day. You can bring your kids, teach them, do what you want, blah, 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 he continues. So after that, they actually became a community center. This is from a crowdsourcing website, the same community center. And here they say, I just blurred the name because of confidentiality. This community center is unique in that the organization is explicitly apolitical and inclusive of all, completely regardless of sex or creed. All are welcome. So, which leads to my other points. They sort of challenge the gender, sectarian, ethnic, and class differences with the language classes, classes for exam preparation, music, arts classes, workshops, both for children and adults, actually, and movie nights, and so on. Secondly, citizen and citizen cooperation, which takes many forms, actually. Firstly, neighbor relations we can talk about. So, as I said, there is no exclusively migrant neighborhoods in Istanbul. So, Turkish or other citizens with Syrian citizens, they sometimes tend to cooperate and help each other, which is, of course, not always the case. And some solidarity networks tend to cooperate with Syrian initiatives, especially if it's about women and LGBTI people. So the shared political grievances and struggles plays an important role. Some people are volunteering for Syrians, including myself. I'm teaching Turkish for a group of Syrians. There are also donators and those who give grants to some associations. And some people, they just at least contribute to Syrians by purchasing their products, which I will show now. So, maybe I can zoom in. This is Kadın Kadına Mülteci Mutfağı, which means women to women refugee kitchen. And they're making fruit jams, marmalades, and pickles. I will come back to that. So, this is another project. Drop earrings, not bombs, handcrafted with love by Syrian refugees. So, then I'm jumping to my third point. All of these 2 points that I mentioned, helps them to increase their social mobility by meeting new people, creating new friendships, and establish new networks. Some of the people get scholarships from universities by these helps and with the help of these communities, also from abroad. Actually, 3 of my friends, they got a scholarship from Canada, so they will go in August, hopefully. And other professional and intellectual opportunities. And by spatial mobility, maybe I should divide this into 2 parts, because I mean mobility of people and also goods that Syrian people, especially women, produce. So all of these lead to mobility in the city, in Istanbul, between cities in Turkey, and also between the countries. So let me just give some other examples. This is another organization, Small Project Istanbul. You cannot see it. More than 70 children supported in return to formal education, it says here. More than 100 women supported through the Craft Collective, which is, they're just making some handcraft products. Activities and other families benefiting from the programs offered at the center. And as I said, mobility of the goods. So here it says, where can you find our products? This is the woman-to-woman refugee collective, refugee kitchen collective. So here, it's where they produce the fruit jams and pickles, and then these are some cafes which are in collaboration with these women, and they sell their jams in their cafe in a small stand. So, let me just conclude with some small final remarks. Is it visible? Maybe I should just, yeah. So, I tried to be as quick as possible because of the time constraints, but I wanted to highlight the struggle is not over when they cross the border. The struggle continues in the urban space every day and again and again. And I will just hint for further research, let's say. Besides these associations and community centers, which I covered, there are many other initiatives, such as falafel shops, which were not existing until, 5 years ago. Now it's a huge thing in Istanbul. It's the new cheap fast food, actually. Cafes, restaurants, art galleries, bookstores, and health clinics. Use of social media and WhatsApp groups, I think they facilitate the organization among themselves, and that's another point that we can look upon. However, of course, I took a very optimistic framework that thus I want to challenge myself by stating there are other, I don't want to say bad things about the state, but other parts which really causes problems, such as arbitrary law enforcement, xenophobia, violence, exploitation, etc., etc. However, I think we should acknowledge that the people, they are not so passive in terms of living under the dark shadow of the past. Rather, they are hoping for a better future, actively doing that within their communities. So, I will conclude with this picture again because I love this quote over here. I'll try to translate it to you. In this jar, there is the plum jam, which is made by women's solidarity, unity, and hope that is against the war, the exile, and borders. Thank you very much.